Hello, and welcome back to the Uncle No Identity YouTube channel, everyone. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the Dodge Dart project that I've been working on. It's been a while since I've made any videos recently, and I thought I'd make one on the progress that's been done so far. No, the car is still not finished yet. You mean, y'all would probably figure he's taking so long for making videos, he has to have this car done by now. But no. Not yet. It's not done yet. So, we'll take a look at a few updates. This is the grille of the car. It was painted in flat black, and then an artist pencil was scribbled over top of the raised portions to give a sort of metallic sheen in the grille. I didn't want chrome, so I did this. The parking lights are Testors orange paint, and then some Testors clear part maker went on over top of it to create lenses. There are no lenses for the main headlights because of this gap, and this gap is here because of the chrome trim that would be on the hood of the car. Next up, we'll take a look at the back board piece here. A little scratched up there, and I have to do the key port in silver. Speaking of this, I've been working on an emblem that I want to use. This is the RT logo from a Dodge Charger kit, and if we look closely, it's not exactly red. It's actually sunset red. I decided to use this pink color because, well, Subarus. Yes, oddly enough, I want a pink logo on my blue car because Subaru. If anyone knows of the original STI logos, the Subaru logo was pink and STI badges were pink if you had an STI. Later throughout time they started adding more red to the pigment because people didn't think that the pink was a very masculine color. I mean, in 1970, Chrysler Corp was throwing pink cars at you, and they were pretty cool looking cars. Not like that Cadillac pink. That was a cool pink. Same thing with the Subarus, and same thing with this. Like I said, I've painted my RT logo pink because it reminds me of the STI logos that were pink, and I just wanted to do something different and throw this off. The back bumper, painted these black with red on top of that, and then clear part cement on top of the red to give it sort of like that smoked out taillights look. It's a dragster, so we're trying to make it look cool. The chrome work is very nice on this car, and this is all just paint. Gloss black paint with Vallejo gloss black acrylic, and then Testors enamel silver. And I find that enamel silver is a great way of making chrome without actually buying chrome. The enamel color, especially because it just naturally, enamels are very shiny. And here's the front bumper. Again, very nicely done. Done the same way as the back bumper. It's been said by legends that if you paint enough silver paint, or actually if you use steel or aluminum, when you drop these plastic kit bumpers, if I were to use steel paint, which I have a Testors enamel steel, and coincidentally, yes, right here, flat steel. If I were to use this on this, the legends say if you use steel paint, When you drop this, it'll actually sound like steel. Really crazy. Here are the side dumps in the darker gray finish. As we can see, if you've had this kit, you'll know there should be a piece extending from this. This was cut up for an old project that now is being used for this one. Okay, the radiator shroud, and the radiator support wall. Arctic blue on this side. I still need to paint this side, and I still have to paint the actual radiator. I might do the radiator silver with a black shroud, or I'll just paint it all black. I don't know. If you come in close, I don't know. I've built this kit a long time ago. There's what looks like a circular cutout here, and it looks like something was glued in there. The radiator hoses, I think I put a radiator hose in there, and that's not where you go. Here and here. And I've actually opened these up a bit. A friend of mine gave me a bunch of old cables and cords he's not using. And so he said I could use some of these. I'll show you these. It's this massive roll of wires, and there's this black color, and it fits right in there and in here. So I'll just need to measure these and cut these and do all that pizzazz and all that good stuff, and I should be able to have some radiator hoses for this car. Like I said, we gotta paint all that. Here's the car. I did do a little bit of cleanup here on the molding. Gotta fill a little patch right there. I've already got some putty in there, and I actually did some cutting of the putty earlier today. There's like a big glob right here, and this thing stuck out a whole lot. You gotta make sure that stuff's really clean, especially on the real cars. They say you gotta roll your fenders and everything, because if they're not rolled and they're sharp, the movement of the tire and the expansion of it, you'll cut a tire. So I'm still working on this section here a little bit at a time. The engine bay is phenomenal. Let me just pull this motor out real quick. Look at that. I mean, that is clean. That's probably one of the best engine bay paint jobs I've ever done. I'm not sure if all of this needs to get painted too, or if that just stays black, but I think it stays black. Notice my torsion bars are broke. That goes to show just how old this kit is. Hang on. Now that I think of it, I know I filled these. These are the heater hoses. Where's the steering column? I thought there was a hole on the other firewall. Oh well, we don't need that, I guess. Just something I noticed. Massive cuts and scar work here to give the car a little bit of character and depth. Right here. Look at that. A good thing is after I strip the paint down, I can actually see the chrome rim for the chrome trim work. Man, I used to have so much paint on this, that thing was gone. It didn't even exist when I was done painting it like the first 5 or 6 times. We pull the shell off to reveal another sticker has been added to the interior of the car. Traeger and Champion. We of course got the red shifter, manual transmission 4-speed. The tachometer is on top of the steering column. I believe I discussed repainting tires before. Here they are, black base with a chrome dry brushing. This gives it a more like metallic-y, realistic appearance, you know. Excuse me. I didn't really like the just plain chrome paint on there, so I did black base, and then dry brush the chrome over top of it. There's the bottom of the car. Still got to put the drive line in there. Alrighty, let's take a look at that motor now. I think you're gonna find this pretty cool. So this is what I've done to the motor. It's a legendary 426 Hemi, as we all know and love. And check out those headers. Ouch, that's hot. So these, I don't know where this trend started for me, but I just started painting everything with like pink headers. This one has it. The 426 Max Wedge for Belvedere that I'm working on. It's got some pink hues to it. I don't know where it came from, but I just all of a sudden just started painting my headers and manifolds with pink to give it that hot look. This, as you can see, is really unique, the paint scheme. So let me show you how I did it. I used 2 colors. Well, actually, 3, 4 technically. So the first thing you want to do is paint your headers in chrome. That way you get that metallic background. Gloss black and then chrome silver over top of it. Works really well. And then I use these fluorescent paints. So the first step is to use the fluorescent pink and coat the whole system of exhaust work with it. I will say though, I don't know if you have this kind of problem or if it's just me. These are enamel paints. And this is Testors enamel thinner for Testors enamel paints. These fluorescents are kind of gummy feeling, you know, they kind of just get tacky. I don't know if it's just me, if anyone has any tips and tricks on how to use enamel fluorescents. I don't know. So what you first do is you dip your paintbrush in the pink, and we're just going to go over the whole system. Paint it up here, paint it down here, get to areas where you think you can't see it. Really get in those tight spaces, just like that. Paint the whole thing pink. And then what I did after that was I let it dry, and I got the fluorescent yellow. And if you'll notice, they usually get like these what I call hot zones. So the whole exhaust will be glowing orange and cherry red, cherry pink. And it's just roaring and roaring, and right around here, you see where this massive network of pipework is. This whole thing can be cherry red, but right here it's like this fireball orange. So what I did was I took some fluorescent and put it right in what I call the hot zones. Well, it looked ugly. You had pink and yellow. It was almost like I was trying to paint cotton candy on an exhaust, which was weird. But I saved it. I came in clutch and I saved it. I took some more fluorescent pink and just went over top of the yellow. And that, as we can see, blends it in. So now you get these like hot zones here. Look at this hot scar right here. Look at that. Man, those are some nice looking headers. I don't think I've painted a better set of headers. So that's the 426 there, with its tough look paint scheme, the black air intake with dual Hollies, the little strainer looking air filters, I don't know what you call them, and a super hot exhaust. And now we just feed this back into the engine bay like so. And wowza, that thing barely fits in there. You know, that's the incredible thing about these cars. Dude, look at this. Look at that. There's so much reflection in this paint. Can you see, is it picking up? Right here is a band of pink paint. Right there, you see it? That is the header pink paint showing up on the blue. Man, that's impressive. What a kit. What a restoration. I will give myself credit now. That's an impressive restoration. And we're not even done, folks. We're not even done. I still got decals to put on this thing. Got to put the driveline in. Here's the hood, by the way. I think we're gonna do that. Black body or blue body and black hood. I was gonna do a blue hood and maybe just leave the scoop black, but I don't know. What do you think? Leave the whole entire hood black or paint it blue with a black scoop? I know. Imperfection there. I gotta sand that out. So let me just try to piece this car together and show you what it looks like so far. So there we go. We're coming up on the final. I would say for me, this is 5 laps till finish. All right, we got some time to work with here. We got some stickers in the car. We have to put stickers on the outside of the car. I'm gonna go with the. So for my color scheme, we're going to use the black bumblebee stripes. We're going to use these classification numbers. I think we're going to put these on the windows. There's only one of these on this decal sheet, but I have another decal sheet which actually has both of them. This is crazy. Same instruction sheet, different shades of blue. Either one's older than the other or what? I don't know. So yeah, we're going to use the tire markers, I think. The black bumblebee stripes. The classification. The racing class numbers. We're going to use these smaller Dodge logos on top of the wheels. I don't want to use these massive 426 Hemi stickers. I mean, where would I put those? But look what we have here. I can put some Hemi badges on the car. I think it would go right there. Are they on the door? Or not on the door? Well, this Dodge Coronet picture that I have on the wall, it actually has a logo right up front here, just behind where the turn signal would be. Well, let me know in the comments down below, guys. I'm going to want to use these Hemi logos. Where do I put them? On the door? In front of the door? Or up here? But I don't really feel like putting it there. I want it right here. Either the door or just in front of it. We got some. What do we get? What do we get? Valvoline, Fram, Kragers. We got all kind of goods. May or may not use these. I don't think I'll use those. Where's that other decal sheet? Here's one. Let's see. Hooker headers, Hurst, Isky cams, Hemi logos. Not using the red lines. This set also comes with whites, but that's for a different tire. NHRA, Valvoline. I'm not going to use these. I thought I had it with me, but I can't find it now, but I have the decal sheet. Oh, there it is. There's the Chevy Nova kit decals. STP, Champion, Valvoline, NHRA. Yeah, I got a lot of great decals. Edelbrock, Crane cams, Holly equipped. I got a lot of decals to go through. That'll be a really fun and exciting part of the build, is finding what decals to run. Okay guys, well that wraps up this review of the update, actually, of my 68 Dodge Hemi Dart restoration. Hope you all liked it. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Let me know what you like about the car, let me know what you don't like about it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers!